Hey guys, this is Nathan, and welcome back to Vintage Story on the Aura Fury server. Hope you guys doing good today. I am doing awesome. So, I had a little meetup with Econ and Aladark. They were doing some work for some public services, mainly dealing with pathways. And so I wanted to see what they were doing, and Econ showed me around his base, which is something that I have not seen yet. And oh my god, was that insane. So yeah, kind of like to show you guys what that looks like. So let's go ahead and roll the footage, and I'll see you guys after that. So where did you get to? You're right here. Okay. So I am here with Econ, and he happens to be the owner and admin of the server. And I wanted to come out here. I have not seen your base yet, and I really wanted to see what you got going on here. So, you want to show me around?
Sure. So right up here in front is the first windmill, and it's a my workshop slash kind of forge right now.
Oh, nice. The basalt quern really makes this look nice. It stands out really good along with the chert and all of that. Really like the color contrast there. Oh, I would have never thought to use acacia with chert. That looks really good together.
Yeah, it does. A lot of colors go together really well in this game.
Yep. Well, they're much
Sarity
more...
did a great job with that.
Oh, yes, absolutely. They've got a lot of the really earthy look, and so making sure that they go together is... What's going... Like, I got stuck on something. I don't know what was going on.
Right out here at the balcony, it's an awesome view.
Oh, wow. Yes, that is amazing. I must not have my view distance high enough. That's fine.
You can see all the way out to the long tunnel that we went through to get here.
Yep. Yeah, and we'll have to be looking at those tunnels here in a little bit. My God, you guys have been busy. And like I was saying, I absolutely love these lampposts that you've got here. This is... you know, the vintage story chiseling at its best. Oh my god. This is amazing.
I'm just starting to get into chiseling. There's a project I'm working on where I converted a rune. It's quite a ways from here, where I'm doing a bunch of chisel projects in there. I made a bar and tables and such out that way.
Oh, cool.
Rom Girl made this in here. It's a bunny shed. They were trying to get into our garden, that she decided to just trap them all, and she's been kind of slowly breeding them.
You can breed the rabbits?
Yeah, if you keep them fed. They actually go up in generation.
Huh. I had no idea you could do that. I may have to look into that. That's really cool.
There's just the bees over here, and then I have another automated quern in this windmill here.
Nice. Ooh, the path blocks around it. Actually, that looks really cool too.
And you can go all the way to the top of this one, but it doesn't quite have the view of the other one.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're kind of in the middle of your town here, and on top of that, that one is on a hill. So
this is just a little storage shed where we keep all the seeds and such.
Oh, nice. Yep, gotta have that. And I see your greenhouse here. Literally, yep. A greenhouse.
Yeah, Rom Girl built this. And she handles a lot of the gardens.
Yep. Oop, we gotta hit it and glitch through, basically. So it looks like you still got some cabbage in here. But yeah, it's stunted due to cold.
For some reason, these two didn't grow at the same speed as the other ones.
Well, it looks like their nitrogen level is a little low. So They most likely the soil was a little low when it was planted, and so they didn't want to grow.
Okay. This is the first house that was built of the whole town.
Nice.
Rom Girl built this one. It's our kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
And then
there are so many of these storage vessels that I have never seen, and you guys have tons of them.
yeah, they're just kind of collecting in here for now. She's got another build project she's working on, and a lot of these are going to move out of here.
Ah.
Since we have a lot nicer resources now than we did when we built this.
Yep. Yeah, obviously.
And this was my first workshop before I built the windmill.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I see you got some copper chests up here too. Even is that an iron one? Or no, that's just standard labeled chest.
Yeah, I haven't gone too high on the upgrade yet for those.
Well, I haven't upgraded any of mine, and I'm gonna have to here really soon, because I just went through and fixed all of my chests up and labeled them and everything, and then now I've got no room again. So I do notice that you're punching your way into your cellar. You can put doors on it.
We were told there's some sort of bonus if you didn't have any door on it.
I haven't really seen it, but I have double doors on mine, and actually my doors stay open because the doors they act as a block regardless. But I don't know for sure. Go ahead and close it up real quick, and I'll see what this jam does for. I guess this red meat stew might be a better one because it's at 186.1 days right now. Go ahead and close it up, and we'll see. Nothing is changing.
It actually takes a few seconds for it to update.
Yeah, nothing has changed yet.
Maybe it can just be left open.
Yeah, go ahead and open it back up again because it has definitely been long enough for it to recognize it. Yeah, and
There's definitely a difference when we started packing stuff in here.
Yeah, it's still fresh for 186.1 days. So yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, so I guess we'll probably put doors on this then, because that'd be definitely easier than going in and out of the dirt.
I know that A works as also, someone told me that.
Yeah, hay would definitely be a lot easier than dirt.
I did not know that until recently.
Man, there are a lot of
This
houses.
is the storage house.
Very nice. Oh, got some tin bronze chests in here. Any upgraded storage crates yet? Because I would kind of like to see what those look like. I'm probably gonna have to start upgrading some of those really soon, because I know, like, I've got four crates with salt in them, and a whole bunch of stuff. So, oh wow, more chests.
Yep, mainly stone. This is how you gather enough materials for a giant tunnel project.
Yes, and we'll definitely have to show off that giant tunnel project that you guys have been working on.
Oh, in the back, we've got the sheep barn. This is still a work in progress, because the sheep still kill you, so...
Yep, so if
it's more of a cage for now.
Yep. Yeah, eventually they'll stop that. Oh,
you got
wow,
the chicken coop here.
All of the aged wooden fences. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of chickens in there. I can see them.
Yep, there's 3 separate rooms for them. And then you have the pig pen here.
Ooh,
and all the animal barns were built by Rom Girl.
Very nice.
Another windmill. This is actually the tallest windmill right here, and it's also bigger than the other ones.
Wow. Oh, you went inside. I looked up and you disappeared.
This one goes all the way to the top 2. And it automates the half hammers.
Oh, so you just remove the drives when you're not using them?
Yeah, I have a brake, but I like seeing the windmills spin.
Yeah.
I think that looks really nice.
It'll be really nice once the transmission actually starts working correctly.
If you look out the windows here, there's another windmill building behind. So there's a couple of windmills that come in here to power the half hammers here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to all of the gears and all of the mechanical stuff working properly. Ooh, got these wonderful display cases with the various things. Yeah, the rough diamonds, so because I've been finding so many meteors, I actually have like 6 or 7 of those now. And it looks like you have some peridot here too. Very nice.
I got quite a bit. That's how I've been getting my rusty gears, is selling those to the dealers.
Huh. Very nice. Yeah, not really so much of a view over here, just kind of looking out over the lake.
Yep, a little bit over the water. And then you can see out and walk all the way around the balcony on the windmill too from over on this side. But nothing compared to the windmill on the hill though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the windmill on the hill is absolutely insane. Yeah, these definitely they have that very specific feel to the windmills. I'm not gonna say what that feel is, but you know.
Kind of a style I have.
Yep. Man, this place just doesn't end.
This is the first TL I found.
Oh, nice.
So it just goes down straight to it, and there's another building similar to the one that's above it on the other side of it too.
So you just sit here and smack your head as you go down.
Yep. Knock some sense in there.
Yeah. So where does this one head off to then?
It's south. I believe it's 8,000, 5,000.
Oh,
is where it takes you to.
That's not terribly far away from where the one of mine goes. Or is it 5,000 or negative 5,000?
I think it's positive.
Okay, then it's on the wrong side. It's the other direction. They're about 9,000 blocks apart. Yeah, there's just so much stuff around here.
And then the second TL is right over this way.
Yeah, I got my pajamas on, and so you're able to run a little faster than me.
I put that one in a nice little building too.
Very nice. Yeah,
This one takes you out to 5,000, 5,000.
Okay.
And there's another path that'll take you out quite a ways. On this side, it takes you to a trader, then it takes you to another TL, and the tavern I'm working on.
Very nice. Well, sometime I'll have to...
Not quite finished, so you'll probably have to come out another day for that one.
Yep. Sometime I'll have to come out here and actually wander around the paths and just see where everything is, because my gosh, you've been doing a lot of work out here. Ooh, I suppose I might want to eat. How's the claim around here? Is there somewhere that I can place down a food vessel? No.
You just have to come out right over here.
Okay. Yeah.
It should. Oh, actually, you gotta go a little further now. Oh, who is this?
It's a good question.
It's not claimed.
Yeah, I started starving. It's like, that's not a good way to be. So, yeah, I guess someone wanted to be able to overlook your wonderful base.
Yeah, they're not gonna like my plans then. There's more coming over here.
Well, that's part of the reason why I have such a large area where I'm at, too. Because the plans that I have are quite large as well. But my gosh, yeah, you guys have been busy around here.
It's everything for now. There's a few more builds coming, but they're a ways off. There's one that's about a quarter of the way done that's coming in behind over here, but not quite ready to be shown off yet.
Okay.
You can kind of see it from the path here.
Yep. Oh, plaster. That's the first one to have plaster in the entire village here, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, well, sneak peeks. But it's definitely not done. So,
And there'll be another build right across on this hill over here as well.
very nice.
Eventually.
Yeah, you have a very beautiful area here with the mountains in the distance and everything.
When we originally came here, there was like no trees. And a lot of this area was hilled too, so we actually had to do a lot of clearing to get it the way we want to be able to build in it. But as you can see, we still work with the land.
Yep. Well, and that's one of the best ways to do it. You just work with the terrain, level some little bits so that you can actually build on it. But, you know, you have different things that are at different heights. Like this windmill sitting on top of this hill, functionally it makes sense, and it makes the base look a little more interesting. So, yeah, it's definitely a thing that you want to do. Now, it looks like you must have had some trees planted here at one point.
Maybe. It had to have been a long time ago at this point, though. There's grass in those spots.
Yep, yeah, that's... Anytime that a tree grows, it tends to kill the grass underneath it. Then when you cut down the tree, the grass grows back, and then you end up with these. It's just one of those things. It's a game mechanic that you learn to deal with. Oh well. Well, I have to say, your base is amazing, and it is nighttime again. So this might be a good time to show some of your tunnel work.
Sure. So this is the first tunnel that got built right here. Just a little short one.
More of these beautiful lanterns along the path.
This is the second, a much longer one. This one took quite a bit of time.
Yep. Yeah.
But nothing compared to the big tunnel.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's a lot of digging and a lot of resources. That's all I can say. Oh my god. And the thing is for anyone who's wondering, that is all done in survival. There is no world edit or creative mode or any of that stuff used. That these guys have just been working like crazy.
It's something that's really cool about our server is literally all but one thing has all been done in survival. The only thing that we actually spawned in was a teleporter at spawn to take new players away from spawn, since we've pillaged everything.
Oh yeah, I
resource-wise.
totally understand that.
And once they work out a bug where you can just move spawn, that's the option we'll take. We'll just move spawn.
Yep.
Which is what we'd normally do on Minecraft server.
Yep. Wow, this is... We got interesting paths here. I haven't... Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been out in this area, and so... Oh, you're rubber banding something fierce.
Yeah. I lost connection for a half a second there.
Yep, and so this is coming up through Aladark's base. It's another one of these absolutely insane builds.
Might have to be a tour of its own, that's for sure.
Oh yes, very much so.
So we'll be sure to go around it so nobody gets a sneak peek of the inside.
Well, I can cut that out too, you know, because I've seen the outside before, you know, like when I delivered the salt to him and things like that. So, the exterior of that has been shown in the past. Yeah, it just gives a sense of how big this place is when you run for this long and you're still not to your destination. And the thing is all of this running is a fraction of what I have to do to get back to my base.
Hey, you're a ways out there.
Yep. Well, eventually I'll get the path connected back up to these guys, and then we'll be able to
make a trip up to see your base then.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully by that time I'll have something a little bit more interesting. Starting to get the style figured out, that's a big thing. You know, especially anytime that you start exploring a style that other people aren't really familiar with, it's really difficult to do. Lots of research involved, and you know, time in a creative world while you try to figure out how should this look. And here we are in another village. This is Why Am I Not British and Stormy Piano, and who else is in this base?
Just those two.
Just those two? Yeah, there's
Yep.
some monstrous buildings here too. But yeah, back into the tunnels we go.
And this one is Stormy's tunnel, part of his tunnel that he worked on.
Yeah, and this has got an awful lot of detail, and all the copper lanterns is just insane.
Yeah, he got it really brightly lit.
That is a lot of lanterns. So, yeah, you were saying you and Aladark were digging on this portion, is that right? And then he
Yep.
built the walls?
Yep, he'll be building the walls and finishing this section up to the glass up here. Aladark is going to do everything in here. He's already making more progress, I see.
Well, I do want... you want to show us your little gazebo thing? Because
Oh yeah, sure.
I absolutely love that.
So there's this little wooden path that goes up. Well, it's night right now, so you don't have the sun effect, but still. And we've got this little gazebo with a sand castle. So I guess it could be a beach gazebo. Yeah. And
Yep.
I've chiseled the columns, the pillars, and the ceiling a little bit to give a little bit more structural on it. So it's birch, acacia, agewood, and sandstone basically for the materials of that gazebo, with some granite sand simply for the little structure there.
Yep. Well, and also with having this large lake in front of it, it would be really easy to make a beach out here, and it would kind of make sense. Looks like we get to do some ice drifter hunting. Yeah, that sounds like fun. It'll be really nice once we can start doing some ice fishing.
Oh, definitely. Some people actually voted for the fishing to be part of the new update. I don't know if it's gonna go through.
Yeah, I have no idea. Be interesting to find out. Well, I didn't get a single thing from any of those guys. It is so hard to run on this ice.
It's better to jump, actually.
Whee! It's so much fun, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys been putting in tons of glass, and I think this looks really cool. So you're going to try to put more of a stone framework in here then? Is that part of the plan, or?
Yeah, well, I kind of go. I might deconstruct certain things and reconstruct. I'm trying to find a feel for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to do a small frame, but very subtle, maybe just one block, you know.
Yeah.
Just because all that glass is some weight, so you want to structure it a little bit, but not too much.
Yep.
And that's why I've put that cobble claystone on the side. And basically the style from Stormy Piano coming from the north to the south will kind of doze off progressively as he goes south, right?
Yep.
And then Econ starting right here, so that's why I did the little ramp of claystone going down. So the glass is basically transition in between both.
Yeah.
I'll keep it as is because I want to see light coming in, and I'm just gonna rework a little bit the corner northwest with some flowers. You can see like mounted flowers. If I could get some edelweiss, I'd probably put that here.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I haven't seen any, but I'll keep you in mind in case I do.
Okay. Yeah, sure. If you go up mountains, keep an open eye.
Yep, will do. I think you've seen the pictures of the one mountain through my one translocator, so that might be a place to find them. I don't know.
True, yep.
Well, thanks for showing us that stuff. Now here we are back in the tunnels again. So this is what you've been working on here recently?
Yeah, I'm actually currently working on this still. So the lights are going to definitely get moved around still, except for these ones that are kind of in a platform. Those are staying.
Okay.
So I still got to work that out and design. There's still probably going to be a few things that stick out, like these maple stairs more often.
And the maple stairs make a very nice effect as you run through. It makes like a dark hole in the distance, you know?
Yeah, I see that. It looks really neat.
Underneath you here, I actually bucketed all this water in.
Yep.
Luckily, you can just throw one work source block in and then just keep bucketing from that. Otherwise, it would have took quite a while.
Oh yeah, yeah, it sure would. Yeah,
this part will take you to world spawn. And the only thing that's actually left on this end of the tunnel to do, other than moving lights around and doing a little bit of detailing, is probably the stairs at the end.
Yeah.
And for that effect, I actually may just leave just the maple stairs like that.
I'd leave them like this.
And not really add any more, other than that part of the pattern.
Yeah. Absolutely. So yeah, this is the direction that I go. So this goes down to
Spara.
Yep. And then over here is Pyromancer, right?
Yep. And now we're to the end of the tunnel where I'm still really working on things.
Oh yeah. You can see it big time. I hate to know. I would hate to know how long you have been digging on this. This is a stupid amount of digging.
Started a couple of days before Aladark, and then Aladark joined me, and once it was the two of us digging, it sped way up. Especially since we both had a couple of days we could just put right into it.
Yep. I do see
half the work was literally just digging this stupid thing out.
Yep. Well, I'd say the last time I came through here, this was a 1x2 tunnel. Yeah. Yeah. And then I come down here and I see it's just insane. Especially considering I know how much work it is to dig out a space like this. You guys are absolutely insane. I applaud your work. This is amazing.
It's dozens of hours, and a good thing we were two, because I wouldn't have done it alone. And
I wouldn't have done near this much by myself either.
You get discouraged fast if you're not working in a team.
Especially when it's just straight digging. Once you get to this part where you're building, it starts becoming more fun. But the digging is just rough.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to do quarrying to get full blocks as you dig. It's at some point I just didn't care and went for the stones.
Yep. Totally understandable. So where is all of the claystone coming from then?
The second TL I showed you, if you go through that, you can. I have a claystone quarry out over there.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't think that I've come across claystone yet. I have found sandstone, basalt, shale, slate, chalk, chert, a whole bunch of stuff, but I have not come across the claystone. So, and I got phyllite and a couple others too. So
that's rare. The
yeah,
phyllite.
Actually, the phyllite is underneath the halite pillar.
Oh, cool.
So literally, I go through the TL, and right off to the side, there it is.
Because it only spawns at a certain elevation, right? It has to be deep in. It cannot be on surface.
Yep, it's clear down. I want to say it begins around Y15-ish, but it's also in an area with no temporal instability, so I could mine it for as long as I wanted.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I'd like to make a few chisel piece out of that if you would allow me to quarry a few blocks there and there.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll quarry out a few because I intend to make a mob spawner in that area. So, a drifter spawner. So, I'll just quarry out some blocks for you there, and we can work out what we want to do for payment later. That's something that I would be more than happy to do for you. Even if it's just something like a rusty gear for several stacks. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me.
All right. Well, I really appreciate you guys showing me what you've been working on. This really inspires me to keep working on my base. And, I'm definitely going to have to get the path that I've got connected back, get it up to Imspara's place so that this is a little easier. I'm only about halfway up there so far. Takes a long time.
And a lot of resources.
Oh, yes. Of course, you guys have plenty of stone for paths now.
Surprisingly, we're going through a lot of it.
Oh, yeah. I suppose.
But I have been using it to build the path out of my TL, too.
Yeah. And we dress every road with cobblestone on the side, so it's progressive get used as well.
Yep. That just means you need a lot of clay.
Also.
Yes. I've gone through quite a few chests of clay now.
That's why we've sent the new players a bit more south as well. Because, if you have no clay, you have limited cattails, you have less stones to make just stones, because other people in the past took the flint.
Yep.
Or obsidian. It makes your life a bit harder, especially if you spawn in the winter on the server. Each real day is a month, and up in the server, I can say that the 5 real days out of 12 days is a freezing time. So yeah.
Yep.
People want to go south.
It's not too easy to start up this way unless you know what you're doing.
Yep. Well, and I know even both of you are fairly new to the game in comparison to me. So I've been playing the game for over 2 years. So there's a huge influx of new people, and yeah, you don't want it to be terribly difficult for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or they get discouraged and just quit,
Yep.
Yeah, you get a lot of those come through the server.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks a bunch for showing me around, and yeah, I'm sure that I'll be talking to you guys in the future.
No problem. We're glad to show you around.
Sure. Have a safe trip back home.
I'll try to. Later, guys.
See ya.
Well, I have to say, those guys have gotten some majorly impressive work done. So, yeah, granted, they do have about a month head start on me, but that tells me we really need to get our acting gear on building. We also need to get some of the tech advancement done, and I think we'll probably be working on some of that tech advancement in the next episode, because I would really like to see, an automated grindstone, or at least semi-automated, so that we can drop some stuff in it and not have to sit there and run the quern the whole time. And I would also love to get a helve hammer going, because making plates is not exactly my idea of a fun time. So yeah, and then also prepping iron ingots and from blooms and all of that stuff. I just don't want to be doing it. So yeah, that is definitely some stuff that we can be working on in the next episode. But that is going to be it for this one. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. Check out the video description for a list of the mods that we are using on this server. And I will see you next time. Bye.